my bad.
No point in just sipping a little something that's not something, you know what I mean?
Let me get that juice, please, bro.
This juice?
Yes.
Ooh, this juice is cold.
I know.
Cold. You deceived me with the Fanta, man. I might even need a little splat.
That's that splat.
That's that splat.
That's that splat.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Yeah, I definitely need that splat.
That splat.
No splat. Splat. Look at that. Change the colour.
Just mixing drinks, man. Go on. Is it, you ready, yeah?
Yeah. Really ready.
Yeah, cause,
really ready.
I'm gonna, start the show. Yeah. Well, I don't know, has it started already?
Yeah, well.
I'm saying, it started.
Come. This is us, man.
Yeah, man, I don't mind.
Come on, man. Or do you like normally do like a proper like formal intro? Is that your bag? You're a formal intro guy.
I used to do that, you know. But then we like cut something up, put some music behind it and stuff like that.
That's nice though. I mean like the one where you're like, hello, like where it's like YouTubers when they're like, hi, welcome to my channel.
Yeah, I know, but when you're starting out, yeah, it's part of the
growth.
It can be if you let it, you know what I'm saying? But it can be part of like getting people engaged, isn't it?
No, I hear that, but I mean like do it like as you, innit? Like, so if when I see like them start up their own YouTube channel and then they're like, hi guys, welcome to my, I'm like, bro, what's going on there?
Nah, I'm not on the high guys thing.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
One thing I was in the high guys thing, but I'm done with it anyway. I know they say consistency is the key, but I'm still out here, bro.
Still out here in these streets.
Went from high guys to wise guys.
I got the bars on dirt. What we saying?
Alright, cool. So, before we get started, yeah, the first thing I want to say is just subscribe. Subscribe. Everybody who's watching, not everybody, but just a couple people in it. Like, not all of you today, but like a couple people. Yeah, it would be nice if a couple men subscribed or a couple
Where's the button?
females subscribed.
Somewhere.
No, it's usually up there, you know.
That's mad. Okay,
Yeah, it's usually up there.
There.
Just because of the way that things are.
Wherever it is.
You bet.
Hit the button.
Yeah, you can have one right now if you want. Bow.
There we go.
Just like that. That's TV magic.
Hey. We some wise monkeys.
Yeah, man. But we got Really Razor here today. Yeah, so after you finish subscribing, hit us back up. We got Really Razor here today. He's here to talk to us about whatever is going on today. This is my guy. You must have seen him on the channel a couple of times, noising it up at the Kings, making things happen. You know what I'm saying? Getting the people going.
Little shellings here and there.
Shellings.
Yeah, man.
You got one of the most talented grime MCs I've ever met in my life. Right.
He knows what he's doing as well. Told me he was going to do it. Now, obviously, I'm a grime MC. I don't have a problem with being called a grime MC.
Yeah, I like grime.
I'm more than a grime MC. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, what else are you? Because I heard that you got so many talents. Yeah, and you're always so busy.
Who's talking about me? What's going on?
See that?
Is it you? I was trying to not be on camera and he's provided extra info, background info. Now, like, obviously, my biggest tune on Spotify and all of that, it's an R&B tune. Do you know what I mean? That's
it?
Yeah, like it's a verse with my brethren that we did, like a tune. It's her tune I jumped on. Then we've got like experimental stuff, garagey tunes. We got, oh wow, that Fanta is Fantering.
Pass this phone here for me, please.
We got stuff like that. Man does the radio thing. I make content, like social media content, videos and stuff. Like,
What
Yeah,
do you
I do a
mean?
lot
Don't
of
say
stuff.
it like that, man.
What do you mean? What do you
What
mean?
What?
Well, a lot of stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
what? There's absolutely no way that man's gonna start.
You don't want to talk about what you do.
No, no way. No, we talk about what I do.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Like you do a lot of stuff. But
Yeah, man. I was saying.
you know
I do
what
a lot
I
of
meant
stuff.
by talents. I meant
Yeah.
like I know that you can DJ.
Oh, I forgot about that.
produce-
See what I'm saying? I completely forgot.
No,
about
but I
that.
seen you do the DJ thing.
Yeah, I can DJ.
I see you
can
doing the
DJ.
DJ
It's
thing.
something I do. I can DJ. Yeah.
Yeah, I see you.
It's not lying,
also,
it's true, it's facts. I just forgot.
You can produce beats and stuff like that.
No.
You can't. I must have heard wrong.
No. See, someone's.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
No,
That's what happens when you do so many things. People just think you can probably do that too, innit? And I'm like, nah, but
What,
nah.
Swiss Army knife.
I wish I could
Probably.
produce beats.
You probably could if you put your mind to it.
I think like you have to be like a special type of genius to produce beats, innit? To a certain extent, like it requires a certain kind of genius that, like, not like when I say that, yeah, I don't mean like people who just like get a loop or a sample and then you know what I mean, but like to actually make something out of nothing, like to have an idea in your head and then get it out there, that's crazy. Do you know what I mean? Because I need that to a certain extent. Like I need that to inspire me when it comes to music. Like whether it's like a rhythm and the rhythm's finished, or if it's just like a bit of the loop. Like I need to hear that to give me the flow, give me the bars, point me in the right direction. Do you know what I'm saying?
So you don't think you could make music?
I could make music, but like I rate the people who do make music. Do you know what I mean? Because like, there's a difference between being able to make a beat, and then when we look at like some of the people who've like turned it into like an art form. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they just make bangers and anthems and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes I think, like I've gone on Logic and had a little play around and made a loop and all this, that, and the other, and that is, do you know what I mean? But it's not the same as being a producer. Do you know what I mean? Like them and that.
Okay.
30.
So you're taking the gram taking that.
What do you want to hear from me, man? I love Grime, man.
Yeah.
I can never not love Grime.
So
Big up Grime.
who's your favourite rapper?
My favourite rapper, what?
Yeah.
UK, US? Come on, man. Can't just ask me of all time.
Nah, let's just say
Everyone?
let's say at the moment.
Uh,
Who you listening to from the US? I'd like to know.
From the US. So that's kind of my US picks are low key a little bit disappointing, you know. Like I only get put onto people through either if a song goes super big, or if like one of my brethren puts me on. So like I listen to Lil Durk a little bit.
Yeah, I was just watching an interview with Lil Durk.
But I wouldn't say that I'm like a mad fan of his. Do you know who I do like? Amine. The East African brother. Can't remember where he's from exactly.
He's a
In
rapper.
America. Yeah, he's cold. Everyone should check out Amine. Amine is he's cold. Can I swear? No. Do you want me to not swear?
Yeah, you can. What's the time? How long have you been filming for? How long have you been filming for right now? Yeah, you can do what you want now.
12 minutes.
Hey, it's calm.
You're good. You're good.
Like, yeah, as I was saying, he's fucking cold. Like, he's got such a versatile, like, way of making music, and it's bare fun. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I'll just be taking in so much music sometimes. Like, I don't feel like I get to process a lot of it properly, and then I come back to it. But I mainly just be listening to, like, I listen to bait shit from the US, obviously. Like, anything that's, like, big. If I hear it and I think, oh yeah, I fucks with this, I listen to that. I like that Jack Harlow guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jack Harlow's been in. He's been on the blogs last couple of days with Drake. A lot.
What, like, just out and about?
I don't know. I think they're on some holiday. I didn't really take
Ah.
it.
Yeah. Jack Harlow's, he's cold.
Yeah. And do you know what else has been on the news? Yeah. I'll get onto that. So UK.
See, in the UK it's different. Like, UK rap scene is so fucking heavy right now. So many wavy artists like coming through. Like there's like Len, Kish, fantastic, Cold. My guy, like he's cold. He's my guy, but he's also just very very cold. I feel like I listen to a lot of a guy called Dima, who's from Southeast London. He's very like just again very talented, very cold, like got a very unique way of expressing himself. Oh, I'm like thinking about it properly, innit? Because like there's Bex, there's fucking people like Masterpiece who like when he started, people like what is this, and now he's kind of gone into that sort of like Jamie T, Mike Skinner, indie rock almost blending with but like I still think of it as that. And then obviously you got people who are like still doing the proper tuggy shit like YS Tech Dinner, and then there's the big people that we've got a big healthy scene here. Do you know what I mean? We've got the Koji Radicals and the Getzes and the Little Simses and all of these people that are like just mashing up everything right now. And we've got like Big Zoo doing stuff. And Dave, like I listened to Bear Dave, I'm not gonna lie, I went to see him at the O2 the other day and the ceiling was also leaking and that. It was like water coming straight through. I felt like I was in a biblical plague or something. It was mad. There's some trials and tribulations going on, but Dave was sick.
Yeah, Dave's cold.
He's very sick. He's got stuff to say, innit? That's what I like in my rapping. I like rappers who have stuff to say. Don't get me wrong. I like some ignorant shit. I like niggas talking about the plug, you know, flipping the re-up. Like, I like that shit, innit? But replay value, because I'm just going to play that shit when I'm trying to be gassed, or when I'm doing this, or when I'm doing that, or when I'm in this vibe or mood. But like day to day, like a tune that I'll play every single day, gotta say something that like touches me. You know what I mean? Like something real. Otherwise, like,
that keeps you thinking, innit?
Yeah, or something that I keep uncovering something in. Do you know what I mean? And those are the best tunes. And I think like UK rap's having a bit of a golden era right now. Do you know what I mean? Like obviously everything's relatively new. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not. If we look at it in the grand scheme of things, a lot of the UK rap and grime and all them stuff and the artists that we see here, what, like 2003, 2002, do you know what I mean? So we're talking about like 20 years or so. Like there were rappers from the UK doing their thing before that, but like in terms of the way that we have a scene now around the culture, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I think it's sick. That's why like with the US thing, I just like, it's not that I don't like US rap or I don't take it in. It's obviously what man came up on, do you know what I mean? But right now, like working, making music, doing the radio thing, and being around all of these different sick like artists and being able to see all of this artistry going on, it just takes all of my attention. If I'm gonna keep it honest, like yeah, I see all of the stuff in the UK, and it's just like hard.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, bro. Compared to 20 years ago when there wasn't no smartphones and that, you know what I'm saying? And we was listening to that Sony Ericsson,
The Walkman.
the Walkman things and that, you know what I'm saying? That's
Also, you had to hold your phone like that to send the song to man. That the infrared thing. The infrared thing. You know, the pain of having the infrared thing sending is like 65-75% and then moves.
I know. That was the days, don't know. I mean, you didn't know where no one was, you just had to go outside and find them.
Yeah, you had to find the pedal backs all lumped on the floor like over there.
You could be anyone that you wanted to be back then.
Could be anyone you want to be today, man.
No, you can. You know what I mean, though? Like, now, if you do something mad, or you could go viral, do you know what I mean, for something good or something bad, and then, like, that's on document, isn't it? Like, you go somewhere, you can move to the next town, city, country,
back in the day, viral was just word of mouth, innit?
You know what I
You hear
mean?
about that guy, like.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Yeah, you still got that out here though. Man.
Yeah, but.
You still got that, but now,
there's
now
footage.
people take footage and that. And like letting it go. And, but boy, what won't kill you make you stronger, innit?
Hey. Hey. Yo. Nah, like, on a level, if I go viral, it needs to be for some good shit. Like,
yeah, come on.
it needs to be me smacking up a racist or something. Like, just giving man the sweet chin music. Pow. Get me? Like, it can't be. You know the viral, like, when your L goes viral and you provide the banter for everyone for like a day or two, and they're all, you know, that's peak. That's peak.
Well, that ain't happened to me yet, so you're still out here, bro.
Nah, yeah, we good. We good.
Hopefully when that happens, I get a
pray.
couple thousand subscribers out of it.
Yeah.
But if you're still watching, subscribe to the channel, please. It would help. You know what I'm saying? Encouragement to make more content, so you can have more content and all the rest of that stuff. Enjoy the show. Back to the show. You know what else is? What I was going to talk to you about. Did you hear about the director Ryan Coogler? Yeah, basically in January he was arrested.
Right.
Yeah, the police officers in the bank. This guy's the director. He directed
Black Panther.
Right.
He directed Creed 1 and 2.
Right.
He directed.
He's a big wig.
He's a big wig, bro, because he's black, innit? He directed the new Space Jam.
Okay.
Movie.
So the portfolio long.
Yeah, like. So, but
they were treating him like any.
basically, he's gone in the any nigga.
As soon as you told me, I started to see where it went, innit?
Bro, he's gone in the bank, and he reckons he does this all the time. He's give over a note. He's got a mask on, face mask. And he's give over a note saying, with his bank details on, saying that he wants 12,000. But I think there's some kind of automatic flag that happens. Yeah, so should we watch a little bit? You wanna watch a little bit of it? Come. You've got something. Just pick. You can see when he's in the bank.
What, this one?
Dive into the 888 experience because it's made to your
I'll tell you, she wants.
Turn the screen. Hold tight YouTube and ads. Come on.
Hey, sir.
Wait, that's all.
Come here, man. Come this way. Where you man, back? Got it.
Straight for the gun, there was no need.
Is there any reason y'all doing this, bro? Give me 1 second.
Boom, stop that. Let me show you when he's outside. This might even be the whole thing. No, it won't be. It's not long enough. You know what?
She just waited.
Yeah, it was weird.
They'll tell you everything about me. And if you just run my name, you'll understand why you should take all these cuts. Because you can not do it,
This is your name?
it's going to be really bad for you. Okay. That's my name.
So Ryan Cutler, okay.
C-O-O-G-L-E-R. Just put it in Google.
He just said Google it.
That's a big man flex.
You know what? You can just Google it,
Just
bro.
put it in Google. He said it to the black guy as well. You understand why?
Say what? Somebody take my glasses off my face. Speak for the panic attack. You need some air? I mean, I got to be honest with you. I just can't believe this, man. Is that my family baby nurse? Y'all have her detained right now?
Who? Say again?
The baby nurse, the Filipino woman that was in the back seat. Y'all have her detained right now?
Yes, she's being detained at this point. Alright. Can you, did the officers explain what's going on while we're out here?
Not really, man.
Alright, so we got a call back.
I heard somebody
God,
asking
stop it.
about asking. No.
Stop it.
Yeah.
So basically, the people in the bank thought that he was trying to rob the bank, and his explanation was that he didn't want to let the whole bank know that he wanted $12,000 out of his.
Which is
acceptable.
Which is very fair.
Yeah, he's also put his bank account. He's put his bank card in the machine.
Do you know what I'm saying? There was no threat. There was no
put
threat.
his bank code in the machine, and waited for the money.
Where's the threat though? I don't get it.
Until the police came. The threat was using a note to rob a bank is a traditional.
Yeah, but normally there's a threat. It's like, if you don't do this, I'm gonna blow up, or I'm gonna pull this grenade out, or.
No, but
there's no. They don't just say, "Give me the money."
Sometimes
no one
they
says
do,
that.
bro.
They've gotta give you something to make you give them the money. There's no threat.
I think I've even read stories or a book or something like that where somebody did that and there was no threat. And
But if there's no threat, then he ain't robbed them. They've given it to
I know.
him.
I think that was the thing. Like,
that's
I
mad.
think that was the thing. Like, I think like he bust it or something like that because he said that he was just asking for money and they just gave him the money. And so,
What happened to my man? That's peak. Like,
and they've detained.
Yeah, he's got his hands behind his back. He's got a mask on. His glasses are all fogging up.
His nanny in the car as well.
that's a mad thing.
Yeah, and,
Maybe at least their jobs and that, man.
yeah.
Better get end up broke. Fuck the police.
And then watching Black
Each
Panther
and
in
every
jail.
time.
Yeah, and they're watching Black Panther. Yeah, so
Yeah, man. Someone was chatting about that not too long ago. They were like, "Oh, what could your wife the Fed? Or if you started dealing with a girl, and she's like, oh yeah, I can't meet her. Like, you're like chatting on a date and that, and it's like, oh yeah, my dad, he works a lot, but you're like, oh, what's he doing? She's like, oh, he's a police officer.
that's different.
Bill, please. Waiter.
If it's a lap off.
No, that's different, man. That's different. Yeah, but
Nah, man. I'd rather your dad be a deadbeat, a waste man, like a bunch of other things before he's a Fed, man. What do you mean? So what? Christmas, I'm meant to go around my in-laws.
Nah, you don't have to, man.
Rust my little thing and do my thing. Yes, saying you don't have to, but you have to do whatever your wifey wants, bro. That's a secret
you
to
can
peace.
go there and be.
I don't have a girl. Disclaimer: I'm not an expert. Do you know what I mean? Do I have what could be quantified as a successful relationship under my belt? No, but
Alright, well, let me tell you something.
Go on, bro.
I think when you are in a relationship, you have to do something sometimes. Yeah. And it might even feel like you're going to buck a Fed.
That's what I hear that, but do you actually hang out with a Fed? Or have Fed? Or even, do you know what, yeah? I don't want to have someone who's motivated by me pissing off my missus who has access to the police database. Do you get what I'm saying?
Wow, what did you do? You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, what was this, Flat TV? What's going on? You never told me it was like this. Oh shit, boy, is this camera on me? No, just that's the thing.
You should be honest with your missus, man.
That's the thing. What did I do?
Then there's nothing the policeman can say.
Hey,
if you can't have a girl that you can be honest with,
with the camera on me,
you shouldn't be.
I'm gonna say I'm always honest. With actually, do you know what? Yeah, I'm actually quite bad at lying, especially when there's like a girl that I'm in deep within it, because I got a very expressive face. So you tell me something.
I never lie.
I start thinking about the lie, and you can see the lie on my face, and it's
yeah,
bad.
me too. Like,
unless I'm an expert liar, and this is my big lie, to set up all of my little lies. How about that? Get me? You gotta always keep everyone on their toes. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's how you stay sharp.
the sharpest.
Ray nephew, send me some rum. The namesakes. Send us some rum.
So that's a crate, man. So that's a box of that.
No, on the levels though, I'll be here. Wait, if I send you a picture, can you put the picture like somewhere in the pod, like here or
What?
something, like make the picture pop up?
Picture of what?
It's like a picture of me holding 2 bottles of red like this.
Where's that picture?
Somewhere. I'll show you the picture. The picture.
Was that before? Was that today?
No,
that
it
was
was
today.
Hey,
Couldn't have been
it
today.
was.
There's only one bottle here.
No, it wasn't here.
Oh.
It was it was in my kitchen, bro. Jill knows about me, man.
I'll send me the picture, man.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna do
see
that
what I
again.
can
Next,
do.
right.
I'll see what I can do. I'm not
This is how we
making
get
it
down. This is how we get down with the Ray. And then you make the picture come like in the space.
I'll try.
Yeah, just pop up like a little layer. I'll probably do it, man. It's
Yeah, you're an editor and all that. You know what you're doing.
Let me get some juice.
You know what you're doing. Man.
Ray Nephews is. I would say Ray Nephews is piloting like maybe it's the
But you saying that out here for the mandem?
boy they're out here for the chaos. I've been drinking some Ray and then should be getting real chaotic, but yeah,
It's dangerous.
even this conversation is dangerous.
Don't worry, man. Just pretend the cameras ain't there. It's an audio thing now. We're gonna be on Spotify like by this episode. You know what? Actually, you know what's going on with the whole Spotify thing. Let me be honest, people. At first, I didn't think it was important. I didn't think it was a thing that I didn't know. I just thought, yeah, let's just do this. And then didn't know how far it was gonna go. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't think how do I need to be everywhere? Let me just see what's going on first. So now I feel like it should be on Spotify. So don't want to just start releasing episodes on Spotify from episode 36 or 7. This is
Can't you backdate them?
yeah. So that's what I'm doing. All the episodes so far
Okay.
now right now as we speak with a sound engineer company.
Getting a little touch up.
It's called HD Sound.
Big up HD Sound.
Boom. And they're gonna be sorting out all of our so that they're nice and ready for the listeners. Get it?
Lovely.
And then we're gonna release everything on Spotify. Everybody will be able to listen to the full collection. You get it? And then we'll be able to update as we go. Man. So you can start. So some people who just find us on Spotify, they'll be able to start from episode 1. And if you like, you don't have to. You can start from now if you want, and just crack on with what's going on in that. Yeah. But we're out here.
Nah, that's good, man. That's healthy. The growth. Like obviously, it's better to like just do something and like start doing it than like worry about all the fixings. Do you know what I mean? Because now you're doing it and you're on that episode 30. Do you know what I mean?
Like 35.
35. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like if you, with some people, yeah, because I don't think you're like this, but with some people, that extra bit of admin, that one extra bit of admin is the thing that will put them off doing anything. And it's like, right, like I'm going to do it on my terms, or I'm going to do it like this until I can do it like that, you know what I mean? Or I'm going to practice it just so I'm ready for it when I do it. Those people who have that attitude, those are always the people who like make shit happen. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise it's like, I'm going to wait for the perfect day, perfect time, and perfect wind conditions, perfect weather. It's not, do you know what I mean? It's not how it works.
Perfect ring conditions.
It's not how life works. Like life doesn't work like that. So sometimes you just have to start doing shit. Do you know what I mean? And just run with it. That's what I think, anyway.
Yeah, bro. So speaking of doing shit, what are you doing at the moment? You got any music coming out? Any?
Nah, man. Like the rap thing.
What are you
man,
promoting at
is
the moment?
Dead, man. I don't feel that right now. I'm joking. I got some music coming. I got some tunes. I've been making tunes. Been working with a producer called Crafty893. Working with my boy Hamdi. I've performed some of the tunes that are coming at some of your events still. Them exclusive ones. They're not even out yet. Do you know what I mean? You can't. So you've actually got like the
The only
Sneak
footage.
peek.
Yeah.
Oh, so people, if you want to go back to a couple videos of at the Kings, you might have seen
Yeah.
really Razor there shutting down the stage, getting the people going, man. If you don't know,
Get to know.
Act like you know. Even if you don't know, yeah, like at least act like you know. Just like behave like you know. Because do you know what I'm saying? There's no point in you. Everyone else is gonna be getting to know, and you're just gonna be there like,
What's going on?
do you know what I mean? Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy or girl. Inclusive. You're cracking me up, bro.
nah, the Ray's got you already.
Nah, bro, this is how I am. Joe knows me, bro. This is how I am. Do you know what the thing is? Yeah, like man, them chill with me, and they're like, "Oh, Ray's actually like just chill," and then you can put the camera on or start like the content thing, or we're having the discussion or whatever. You know what it is, or man's got an MC or got a D, and then it just brings out the other element of me. Do you know what I mean? That is, it's always there. And I'm not gonna lie, it be taking up energy. That's why I man's gotta keep it in reserve. Do you know what I mean? It's like a superpower. Can't
Are
overuse
you a
it.
radio host as well?
Mm.
What station is that?
Represent. 107.3 on your FM dial.
So when can we hear you on? When can we hear you on Represent?
Every other Saturday, 2 till 4 in the afternoon. If they don't kick me off the air because I'm an unserious don. But yeah, literally this Saturday, and then every other Saturday following that. So not the Saturday after, but then the Saturday after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tune in. Do you do any call-ins or anything like that?
I want to bring call-ins back, but you know what the problem is? Yeah, people are unruly. And Represent is like a proper like FM radio Ofcom managed station, do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, we get ourselves in enough trouble in terms of like missing swear words that we're not supposed to miss and bringing people in to spit and them, you know what I mean, and all of that. Like we get ourselves in enough trouble. It's like opening it up to the public to jump on the phone and cause trouble. It's just long.
We need to get somebody answering the phone and then having them in another queue if they come through.
Bro,
They have
listen.
to see if they're not on a bad thing. But then even still, you
I've
get
got the
them
vision.
people.
I've got the vision. I haven't got the budget. Like I've just about got the staff right now. Like to do what I'm like. No. Like I say that in the sense that obviously Represent's got a great community of like there's an environment for learning and teaching and like. So I'm working with people now who have had their own radio show on like internet radio, but now they're producing like an FM radio show, and it's the first time, or like they've just come through like a program, one of the programs that we do with like Apple Music or something else like that. Do you know what I mean? And they're learning in it, like, and then consequently, I'm learning as well because I'm like, okay, cool. I went uni and did like all this broadcast shit. Like I've been on radio for like a while, like years. Like 6 years, 7 years, like consistently, like just on radio, like having a radio show. So I think I'm now learning like how to.
But you've been at Represent for 6-7 years.
No, I've been at Represent for coming up to like 3 years now. Before that, I was on. I had a show on Fred's Radio, which wasn't. I don't know where it is now. It was in North London. I had a show on. What was a community radio thing in Hackney called? The one where my brother used to come and we used to just sit there and chat. Was. And then I would leave like, and it had like the new, I can't remember when Urban Extra, yeah. Urban Extra, Hold Tight Urban Extra Radio. They taught me bare stuff about like how to run a station. Do you know what I mean? Because it was so like you could see like the volunteers and like the people who were working on the thing up close. They taught me bare stuff, or I learnt bare stuff while I was there. And then obviously before that I was on Trickstar, which is like a DAB station in Brighton. And it was like after I finished uni in Brighton, I was just going back to Brighton almost every week to show like some kind of rave or perform at something or do something. So I was like, bro, if I'm gonna be here like every Friday night, I might as well have a radio show. Do something every Saturday morning. Like it's just somewhere for me to be. Do you know what I mean? And we called the thing Hangover Proof. I mean, you just be there at 10 a.m. and I'm sending the station manager to go get me McDonald's breakfast and that. And I'm like, yo, what's going on, people? I'm buzzed. I'm not even hungover. I'm buzzed. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's just, I love it. It's my thing, man. It's definitely, and then even like being a gram guy, like a gram artist, a gram MC, whatever you want to call it, like radio is like a cornerstone of that. Do you know what I mean? You can't do that without feeling radio or knowing radio, in my opinion, anyway.
Yeah, I need to come down there, man. I've never been to a radio station before.
So
when you're ready.
When you're ready, we could do the tour, bro. We could do.
See, how do you know? See, in a radio station.
Mm.
Like, I don't know. Maybe I've got like a mad picture of like it's from the 70s or something.
Yeah.
But see, when loads of people are listening, is it like loads of lights lighting up and that, like, so you know, like, yeah, boom, we're at.
Nah, more time, you don't even know how many people you're hitting. Do you know what I mean? That's why I always say people like shout me for a shout out, innit? Like some Instagram, some WhatsApp, some Twitter, whatever. Like shout me for a shout out, because it actually motivates me, especially more time. I've been doing radio on like Saturday afternoons or like later in the evening on like for time now. Excuse me. And sometimes you're there and you're a little bit hungover, you're tired from work, or you're thinking about, right, my brothers are all pre-drinking, I'm gonna have to run from here to the rave. But like most of it, like 85% of the radio that we have available, especially like here in the UK and that, like in London, I would say, sorry, a lot of people involved are volunteers, innit? There are a lot of people who aren't getting paid to make this radio. A lot of people are paying to be on radio, do you know what I mean? So when people are making this content, I genuinely feel like that little bit of knowing that someone else is there or someone else is fucking with you, someone's rolling with you, like that's important, it's encouraging, do you know what I'm saying? It motivates you. Otherwise, it's a little bit like, wonder if anyone's actually locked in sometimes, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So,
I'm grain of rice. On the other side.
What?
By your neck. I just noticed it.
That's baby food, man. I had it on my jumper as well, but I have to take my jumper off, but I can't get away from it. Honestly. But, shit. So, what was I gonna say about the radio?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, quickly, your socials is gonna come up right now anyway, but for your socials out for the people then.
At Really Razor on everything except the Toctic. That's at Realist Razor, because I made the Really Razor thing and then it locked me out.
TikTok.
Toctic. No, yeah, I'm being silly. TikTok. I'm bare silly, bro. Like, you have no idea how silly I am. That again, like Joe's just creasing because he knows that I'm probably one of the silliest people around. Like, but yeah, but I don't know. People think I'm bare serious sometimes. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But yeah, at Really Razor.
Is that Ray?
Behind you.
Fucking hell.
And in front of you.
Yeah.
Good. Nah, yeah, man. Socials and that. But
basically, we got.
if you wanna really do me a solid, you will subscribe to this YouTube channel and your podcast that you're consuming this content on. And then if especially when we on Spotify, then it's easy for you to just like type in my name and then look for the nigga that looks most like me out of the razors, because it's quite clear which one's me, innit? If you can't find me, you're not trying hard enough. And then, do you know what I mean? Just follow that as well. There we go. Everybody happy.
And hit Razor up between, what time is it? 4 and 6?
2 and 4.
2 and 4.
Represent radio.
For a shout out. So
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to be getting my shout out.
Hey, bruv, people ask for mad shout outs, you know. People say, hey, someone asked me to shout out their baby mum and say that they were sorry for cheating again. That was a real, I swear down. That was a real request.
What is the baby mom's name? He said, shout out my baby mum and tell her I'm sorry for cheating again.
Yo. I don't know if it was a real story, but it was a real request that I received from a real person that I know to be real. But it didn't feel real. Do you get what I'm saying? Am I hungry again, or am I just like bugging? Like I feel kind of hungry, but I'm not hungry. Like
yeah, the drink can make you hungry, bro. Don't worry, we'll get something in a minute.
Bro, I've eaten like 3 times today. Like,
I'm hungry as well. Before you even come, I was boxing like.
Hey, yo.
But I ain't had nothing hot yet.
Hey, yo. Yeah, man. I've done well. I feel.
What, on the radio?
Oh, yeah. I meant like being on this podcast. I don't think I've said anything too outrageous. So, yeah. I've done well. But no, yeah, radio is banging. Do you know what, yeah? Like, a lot of people, especially women, talk to me about like my voice. They'll be like, oh, you have a really, really nice voice. It's really distinctive.
Okay.
And I'm like, thank you. That's why I was on radio. And then they're like, oh, you on radio? I was like, what radio station you was? So I'm like, damn, I'll be using this word. But you know what the thing is? You know when you listen to yourself back and you think like, oh, I hate how my voice sounds a little bit. Yeah, that's how like everyone feels, isn't it? It's a bit mad.
Everyone, yeah, because a minute ago you said women. He did say that, right? Was that bugging?
No, I think he said something about
No, I think he said everyone, women. Anyway.
Oh, no, women, bro. I don't know what you man talking about. Anyway, that's like, only women I know is my mum, my sister, Mary, mother of Jesus, and she's full of grace. What's that wholesome auntie in Parliament, Diane Abbott, the one that was drinking a tinny on the train. See?
No,
I'm trying to bring culture to you, bro. Like, you know about Diane Abbott drinking a tinny on the underground or the train or whatever. It was an overground train, I think.
A tinny.
Yeah, like a little tinny of juice. She had the juice going, the M&S juice.
The little gin and juice thing.
Yeah.
Or the passion fruit ones. Or
so this is a recent thing, yeah?
It was a couple years ago.
Go on.
You try like obviously you're not supposed to drink.
Like the porn star thing.
Whoa! We were talking about Diane Abbott and you said the word porn star. Now
that's the drink. That's the drink.
Porn star martini.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, you gotta finish the sentence.
Oh yeah, man said the porn star thing. I was like,
you know, man.
I was like, whoa! What podcast is this? Hey, yo, that's yeah.
Come on. Anyway, so she's on the train with this.
She's sipping.
You know you're not supposed to drink on the TFO though, man.
Hey,
they have problems and that.
What? You never drank a Maggie on the train?
With me?
Yeah, on the bus.
Yeah, but you don't on the fly, man. You don't be bait about it, innit?
What do you mean? She was just minding her business.
Yeah, go on, what happened?
No, that they obviously like took a sneaky little picture and then they put it up on socials and they're like, Diane Abbott is not following the rules, and then I think they were talking about prosecuting her, but we were like, no, not Auntie Diane.
How about
she's a politician, she's an MP innit? I think she's Hackney.
You can't be doing all them things, man.
No.
What do you mean?
No one ever thought, she might be so stressed she's actually drinking on the train.
Bro.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's like them people who start vaping and that, bro.
What?
Start vaping in the public transport.
Hey,
drinking don't smell, innit?
They don't smell.
Actually, no,
it sets a precedent. Because if she can, then they can. You know what I'm saying? If she can, then they can.
Bro, why can't I?
And you know what? There's even.
Why can't I?
Bro, you never seen that.
Why can't I?
You've never seen an older woman drunk, bro. That causing a madness.
But she weren't
how
drunk.
Often do you do that?
So it's possible. So what?
Bro, also, you
they can see
know what I've been seeing. Like, we've seen some mad stuff. Me and Jill in Norwich, we got chased down the streets by a barefoot cracking white lady, innit? Like, it's all mad, innit?
You can't just say, it's because it's her.
It was because it was her though.
Because it's her, let her do
I
it.
see white women on the
Yeah,
train
right.
drinking gin and tonics all the time.
Do you?
All the time, bro. All the time, bro.
Just get on the overground.
Sometimes
on a
they'll
Friday
offer you
night.
one.
Get on it
Sometimes they'll
tonight,
offer you
bro, or
one.
Saturday,
Yeah,
and
get
you'll
on the
see it,
overground
bro.
tonight.
Like, some of
Sometimes
them,
they'll offer you one, they'll be like, oh.
bro, you know when the train's terminating at Brixton, you know it's basically a bar that's sliding across the fucking train, bro.
Yeah,
Everyone's
bro, on the
got
floor,
a juice, been in
bro.
a zoo, like.
Is it?
Yeah, bro, like it's mad, bro. When the train terminates at Brixton, it's mad, bro. Like,
Bro,
Hey,
you know
do
what?
you remember
I've
how New
probably been-
Year's Eve used to be on the tube a couple of years ago? Man used to like fill it up, spark it on the train, and then be drinking. But they had like speakers and boom boxes and that. Crazy. I love that shit.
it was funny though, because if someone smoked a cigarette, everyone looked at them funny, like, what you doing, bro? That stinks.
That's kind of mad though.
Like we're not all smoking zoots and that.
You know, I think I've been on the train once in a year or something.
See, so how you tell a man about white women drinking gin and tonics on the train?
I can't tell.
I've been on the train once in the past year.
No, I don't really get on the phone.
I've been on the train 3 times today. We are not the same. My yay is different to yours. Nah, man. On the level, yeah, like I love the brazenness of like London public transport. You see any fucking shit going on that on, bro. I was on a 253 bus one time, yeah, and if you know about the 253 bus route, yeah, you know like it goes through a couple of gully ends, innit? Well, back this is like 8-9 years ago, or whatever.
253.
Yeah, so it runs.
That's a small bus, isn't it?
Nah, it's a double decker, bro. Runs from like Mare Street, Hackney Central, through to Euston. But wait, Euston or Camden? Camden, I think. But yeah, it goes through like Hackney, obviously. Goes through a little bit like not like quite Tottenham, but like that sort of like Manor House, Finsbury Park, and them kind of sides. You know what I'm saying? Man's on a 253 on the upper deck, and you know, like the quietest, calmest probably stretch that this bus goes through is probably when it goes through like Springfield, in Tottenham, yeah, where like all the Orthodox Jews live. Like, and man said there is a brother smoking crack out of a Cavossier miniature bottle
Or on the bus.
on the top deck of the bus at like 3-4 p.m.
I'd rush him.
What, he's only going 2 stops or something?
You got on to spark up and get off, bro.
Bro.
That was it.
People were opening the windows and he was like, "Don't do that, it's cold."
What?
Nah,
What, like a Devo
Get off the
character?
bus, bro.
bro, you're smoking crack. hey, yo, keeping it a stack. Absolutely no way I was saying shit to my man. I started holding my breath and went downstairs. If a brother is brazen enough to smoke crack on the fucking bus in the middle of the day, I don't want that smoke. I'm not about that life, bro. I'm not about that life. I know my limits. That's why man reached 27 years old, bro. Where I'm from, it was active. Like, I know my limits. There's certain ride outs that you don't go to. There's certain man that you don't argue with. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's one of them. We don't argue with my man. That's crazy. In the middle of the day, it's not even a night bus.
No, leave him. Let him do his thing.
Nah, bro. Whatever problems he's dealing with, I don't want them. Fuck all of that for a laugh, man. That's crazy, man. Nah, I love London, man.
Yeah, so do I, man. What's been going on in London this week? Hey, what about Ukraine, though? Because we need to touch on that a little bit, man.
That's...
Because at the moment, I think it's about 12, 13 days into their invasion. Am I correct?
I'm not sure.
I don't know what the correct terminology
You man
is.
even up to date.
Nah, I'm
Remember,
aware of what's going
they
on.
was coming at them from 3 angles, yeah?
Yeah.
One of them angles is done that, yeah?
Yeah.
Because I think that was their big convoy that they couldn't get over the water because they blew up a bridge. The Ukrainians blew up a bridge. So and they've been attacking that convoy. So now they're coming in from 2 different directions, and they're still trying to capture Kiev. And I think they've started to surround Kiev now as we speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what the death tolls are at the moment. But
It's peak, man.
I've also seen like a lot of accusations of fake news, like people filming fake
That's facts though.
stuff to get propaganda for the Ukraine struggle and that.
No, I see one thing the other day on Instagram where I think it was an Iranian soldier that blew up over 100 tanks that volunteered to go and help Ukraine or something. So
Is
how
it?
do I get over there?
Is it?
Yeah, it looked mad because he's got some mad. I can't remember his name, but he had like a nickname, and he's like a legendary, like he's known as like a legendary fighter.
But you know the thing is, yeah, it's not like propaganda in that sense. Like, obviously, it acts in the same way as propaganda. Do you know what that actually is? Just clout. People want clout, innit? So they want likes and shares and attention and engagements. And they don't really care how damaging or truthful what they're saying actually is. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's like, listen, that's a whole different, deeper one. But people actually be on the internet saying stuff that they know isn't true, or sharing stuff that they know isn't true because they like the engagement and attention that comes with it. Do you know what I mean? So when that becomes the norm, obviously I feel like in schools...
I feel like you're not talking about Ukraine anymore.
No, I'm talking about a whole bunch of stuff in it. Because, like, alright, take the Ukraine thing. There are people on, like, TikTok, for example, you know how you can remix a thing with the same sound? They take the sound of an actual drone strike and then they're running around their house making it look like their house is being bombed. Like, what? What kind of idiot, foolishness, stupidity is that? Like, what? That's crazy. And these
people are doing that on TikTok.
people
Like
are
a
doing it on
trend.
TikTok because they want views, innit? And the thing is, yeah,
Is it?
and the thing is, dealing.
What and then they're just like saying it's a joke after, or they.
I don't even think a lot of people are doing that. You know what I mean? A lot of people are getting called out, and then going to the Arsenal Sunday.
Oh yeah, who's playing?
Fucking Leicester, innit? We're gonna fucking smash them, man.
We're at home.
Yeah, right. I'm not gonna lie. The idea of going on an away day, obviously it's still Arsenal, but yeah, I'm not going on no away day trips, especially in this England, bro. Like maybe I might go on a Champions League trip. Fingers crossed, get back into there. Top 4, you done know. But yeah, man's got no desire to go like fucking halfway up the country on some dead train network.
No.
Like, don't get me wrong, like Manchester and Liverpool and Newcastle, these are lit places, innit? These are nice places in the UK, as far as the UK
But
goes.
not
you know what I'm
Leicester.
saying? Yeah, no, let's just pop in it. Like it's a nice place.
It's
you know?
alright, it's alright.
No. Let's just hold tight, Leicester, man. Hold tight the Midlands, man. No, it's nice, but I'm saying I don't want to go there for football. Like man's on a train with bare other man, like squished up in there, like sardines. You go watch the game, you're outside, you can't even drink a beer at the seat. Come back, long. Do you know what I like? I like going to the Emirates and being able to leave the game and walk to fucking Finsbury Park in like 20 minutes.
Get a meal, you can go and sit down meal before you even get there and that. Anyway.
That's exactly what we're doing on Sunday. We're going to go for a roast.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to go to the game, 1-up. And then, yeah, hopefully we beat them. Top 4.
Let me see what I can do. Maybe I'll join you.
Come on, son. I like going to Arsenal games on my own and chilling with all of the hybrid old firm boys. Come up to me like, you what, son? My name's Tony. You on your own?
I know Tony.
You
I
on
know
your own?
Tony. Yeah, that's my father-in-law. But guys, Ray's thanks for coming through, bro.
Remember how man started it? He told me to remember to talk, and now he's having to tell me like, yo, let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up. I need some lunch. Let's wrap this up. No, I love always. Shout out Wise Monkeys Media.
Yeah, if you don't know, no, wait. This is the Wise Monkeys. If you don't know,
Get to know.
Get to know. Now you see, I was delayed because I've got my thing, which is if you already know where it is, you better act like you know what it is. To get what I'm saying? So, but like, get to know. There you go.
Go on, one more point. That's it. That one. Well, does that say Fortnite on your arm?
On my arm?
Yeah, does that say Fortnite?
No, bro.